Denim is the backbone of any good wardrobe, and Primark has long been one of our favourites. So I have got a rail of some of my favourite looks from them, and I'm going to style 3 weekend off-duty looks. So let's go. Okay, so for this first look, I have gone for double denim, and these jeans are sort of like a straight leg, and the thing I love about these is they just end at like the perfect point on your feet. I feel like my biggest denim ick is like when it ends a bit too high up your ankle and then you can see the ankle in the shoe and it just doesn't work. This is like my perfect length and the shape as well. I'm not a huge fan of super skinny jeans, but I like this where it's sort of a more straight leg. It just has a really nice fit, and especially when you're wearing something a bit more oversized on the top, it's just a really nice balance. This wash as well is like my ideal everyday denim. The other thing, whenever I'm shopping for denim, is the feeling of them. If you can like move your limbs and like do a squat, I'm not going to do a squat camera, but if you can like fully move around your jeans, you know they're going to be comfortable whether you're wearing them in the week or the weekend. I have paired it with, like I said, a big oversized shirt. I've paired it with a bodysuit, but you could just wear it closed, buttoned up and tucked in, and you can actually style that up quite a lot for the week as well. If I wanted to add a bit of colour and add a bit of interest to it, I'd go for something like this. I actually really love wearing a knit just around my shoulders. When it's a bit colder as well, it's a nice thing just to have as a layer, but I just think it adds like another dimension to the look. Shoes wise as well, these are some really good jelly shoes. For the weekend when you're on a coffee run or shopping, it's like a really comfortable thing to be wearing. To not make things feel too casual, I do really like having a bit of a statement earring. These aren't like crazy glam, but they do add like a little touch of something. I'm so into silver, and I actually just really love the fact that this has silver details as well, so it all feels really cohesive. And then for a bag, this is such a good just everyday weekend bag just to complete the look. Okay, look 2, I'm really drawn to these jeans, and I'm going to style it with these. Okay, for look 2, I've gone for these ecru wide leg jeans, which again just end at the like perfect point on my ankle. I am 5'5" for reference, and this sort of wider leg is like my actual favorite. I love that slimmer sort of straight fit when I want to look a little bit more polished, but these are like my lounging weekend jeans. Another thing that I really look for, especially with lighter colored jeans, is the stitching, and these are like the perfect color because it's a slightly darker gray thread. Sometimes you can get a slightly yellowy thread, which I don't really love, so this is like the perfect color for me. Like I said, I have paired them with a really chunky, really cozy knit, and I actually would go a step further and accessorize with something like this. Similar vibe to what I was doing with the red jumper, but I would just pop it round. This has been such a trend as well for the past couple of seasons, but again, it just adds a bit more color and breaks things up. Primark is so good for those on-trend pieces, and we've seen a lot of bandanas and triangle scarves, but this sort of knit version is really, really nice when it starts to go into the colder months, and this color and the like fabric is just so soft and cozy. Again, it feels like you're really styling this outfit, but actually it's like a really nice cozy addition to it. Shoes wise, I have gone for these studded flats, which are in this really lovely burgundy color, and I think it just adds something a little bit different. You could very easily go for trainers if you want to go a bit more casual, but if you're going somewhere, for example, you're out for the day and then you want to go for dinner, this is a really nice look to go from day to night on the weekends. Another thing to think about is color, and I actually really love this shade of ecru. I think white jeans are a little bit harder to style. These are really nice all year round. I would wear these in the spring, in the summer, and then the slightly darker colors as we go into autumn, winter. Final touch for this, I think I need a bag, and I am loving this big suede tote. I mean, this is like the ideal work bag, but for the weekend, if you're going away somewhere or just running errands, this is like the perfect size. You can throw everything in. And again, that brown is so on trend, and it really matches with the slightly darker shade. Again, textures, colors all mixing together so that a slightly more tonal look looks more interesting. All right, last look, and potentially my favorite pair on this rail are these. How nice. Okay, final look, and I am obsessed with this. The tone of this chocolate coloured set is so good, and these jeans are like my ideal fit. They're like a proper wide leg. I think I've like gotten wider with each look, but these are like the comfiest. It's got this high waist detail, which I've seen quite a lot recently, and I think it's such a nice trend. It just adds a little bit of something different. I've paired it with a really nice boxy grey t-shirt, which is like a really nice fabric. And then this is the matching denim jacket, which is matching with the trousers. For reference, the like true to size fit would be slightly more cinched, but I've sized up just so I can wear it like a bit more of a boxy denim jacket. And this is just really versatile because you can wear this open, closed, with something underneath. And I think actually for the weekend and when you're going more casual, it's nice to just wear it with your boxy tee and some trainers. I've actually gone for these jelly shoes again because it just makes it feel a little bit more elevated. These tonal looks are just such an easy like fail safe to make things look more expensive and more pulled together but with minimal effort. So I really, really love this. I've just swapped out my earrings to a sort of two-toned silver and gold. Again, I think that those colours go really nicely with this chocolate brown. There's also another piece that you could style this with, which is this sort of like waistcoat, which I really, really like. You could also pair it with the ecru jeans that I wore in the last look. I really like that. And then if you do want to go a little bit more trendy or trend-led, there's this really nice striped pink shirt, which I've been seeing this trend of people sort of wearing it around the waist like this, and again adding a bit of color if you do find it a bit trickier. And I do think brown is a really nice step into wearing color. I mean, for me it's a neutral, but for anyone who struggles to come out sort of cream, black, white, this is a really nice way to do it. Finishing touch is always sunnies. I love these metallic ones, and again, that really goes with the earrings and just makes the whole look like 10 times cooler. You could also add a cap. This is sort of in the same color family as everything else. This is a proper off-duty look, but like elevated. Those were my 3 looks for how I style denim on the weekend, and it's a great reminder of how versatile denim can really be, and also how amazing Primark's denim range really is. They're all so accessible, but also really on trend. Comfortable pieces that you can slot into your wardrobe all year round. Stay tuned for the rest of our How to Wear Denim series. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you very soon.